Wild winds caused major disruption on Auckland's Harbour Bridge today, but the government is struggling to explain another frustrating delay.
It's still to reveal its preferred option for the second harbour crossing, despite promising to do so by June. Here's Perry Wilton.
An all too familiar sight for Aucklanders.
Just Auckland for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but it's life.
I think they're overreacting, really, slowing Auckland traffic down even more.
Lanes on the bridge have been closed intermittently all day as severe wind gusts threaten to topple trucks and vans making the crossing. To make matters worse, a crash on the bridge this morning damaged a barrier, shutting multiple lanes.
New Zealand is a windy country, for God's sake, you know. So they should have seen that coming when they built the bridge.
The government's bid to ease the pain was a big infrastructure promise this year to build a second harbour crossing. 5 different options were put forward in March, with a final decision on the preferred option supposed to be released last month. But it wasn't.
You can expect to see something in the next few weeks. There's obviously been a change in Minister of Transport. The new Minister of Transport is taking a little bit of time just to make sure that he's on top of the details of that and comfortable with it.
But when asked if former Minister Michael Wood had made a call before he was demoted...
Not as at the time that he stood down from the role.
With changeover in the Minister of Transport, whether it's this project or whether it's the government policy statement on transport for the next 3 years, we're not seeing any progress from this government. So it's no surprise that they haven't even met their own deadlines when it came to the second harbour crossing.
I don't think the government should have actually committed to it in the first place. That's decades of planning it takes to come up and to do all the design, the planning, the resource consent processes.
But in the meantime, the city is stuck with this.
I just finished work, so fingers crossed and hopefully get across.
Among many crossing fingers, an alternative isn't a bridge too far.
Well, Perry is at the Harbour Bridge now. Perry, are all the lanes open?
Yeah, good evening, Yannicka. The lanes are open, but only just. The traffic in Auckland has been stop and start all day due to this Harbour Bridge situation, and that's without the school traffic. In fact, the Employment and Manufacturers Association have called on Waka Kotahi this evening to review its policy, calling it a knee-jerk reaction. But you can tell by the weather we're experiencing here tonight just how important those closures can be for people's safety. The speed limit on the Harbour Bridge this evening is down to 50 kilometres per hour. Waka Kotahi has indicated that there could be more disruptions on the network, and they're calling on commuters to check official updates throughout the evening.
Perry, thanks for the update. Good luck with that southwesterly too.